We're back!
We're hungry!
And in case you haven't guessed where we are today, let me tell you this. This is a great monument built by Indians using Indian wealth in India for the glory of the British Empire. How that works, I have no idea. But if you're with the British Empire, you got it all wrong. This is now a glorious Indian monument. And it's in Calcutta, if you haven't guessed us yet, which is known as Kolkata now. Because we changed the name as soon as you left, didn't we?
We had many alert viewers and ardent fans who wrote into us and told us about a great many places. In this episode, we're going to check out traditional Bengali food at a place called QP's.
Really?
Yes. And we're also going to check out a place which is a contender for the great biryani face-off in India, which is...
Yeah, there's supposed to be a place called Armenia, which is supposed to have the best biryani and a good risala. We're going to go check it out, but how come you know so much about everything?
Because I have this. Let me tell you a little bit more about this monument.
It's so good to be him. He knows about everything. Do you know what Victoria's secret is? Do you know?
Built in 1921 by Sir William Emerson. Houses many things to do with Queen Victoria and her husband, Prince Albert. And here's one last bit of information. We're eating biryani tonight at Armenia, not Armenia. Armenia is a country.
Yeah, but Armenia has really good biryani.
How do you know that?
I've heard. I know everything. I know these things.
Lunchtime finds us on Elgin Road in Kolkata, outside the home of Subhash Chandra Bose, one of India's famous sons that came from West Bengal.
Tum mujhe khoon do, main tumhe azadi dunga is what he had told the country. And right next to it is a narrow lane that we call a Patli Gali or a PG. That goes down to QP's, a legendary Bengali eatery, at the end of which is a little wood house where you got all this old food. So in short, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, right next to it, PG Woodhouse, whose humor was almost as good as ours, right, old chap, Jeeves, say.
Rather dry, understated,
and
incomprehensible to most people.
And funny.
Yes, funny.
And in English.
Fun.
Very important.
वहाँ पे सर हम थोड़ी सी मार खा गए, little bit.
इल्सा पातुरी है, बेटी पातुरी है, दाल चिंगड़ी है,
Good idea.
कौशा मांसो है, चिकन है।
तो वो जो सब खाएंगे वो भी खाएगा, वो एक्स्ट्रा भी खाएगा।
एक और चीज बता देता हूँ इसके बारे में, जितने आप नाम लेंगे सबको हाँ बोलता रहेगा।
यो वेजिटेरियन थाला, राइस पेट सेंटिंग एंड
This I understand.
बस we don't want to waste here. I think that's about enough. Yes?
For now.
For now.
For now.
Thank you, Tom.
The name QP's actually comes from the current owner's mother. She was called QP. So the restaurant is called QP's. Did you know that? Oh, nice. Hello.
1, 2.
Hi.
Welcome to QP's.
I hope you have a pleasurable dining experience here.
I hope so too.
Only on Apollo Highway on my plate will you find people cheeky enough to have the lovely owner of a place and then ask her to treat it like it's hers, which it is.
Which it is.
Yeah, well, this is my home. We have to treat it like my own home. So this was our dining room, and that was my bedroom, and this was my sitting room, and so it.
Have you been knocked out of the houses yet? Or?
No.
Small shack on the roof,
Yeah,
and everybody else
exactly.
eats down here and has a good time.
That's right. That's something.
Now,
like that.
so these are all your mother's recipes.
Yes, 80%,
Traditional.
but some we've now got from family, and we've added to the menu and stuff
Right.
like
Yeah,
that.
we see that. That's a very sweet touch that there are dishes both in the Amish and the Niramish which are named after specific people.
Yeah.
So those are the people that contribute to the menus?
Or they cook it, or they're good at it, or whatever.
I always say the best thing to do when you have food in front of you is to start eating.
Yeah, but before you start
not
eating,
Yeah.
before you start eating, there's eating a Bengali way.
Listen carefully.
Okay.
Right.
So we start with a bitter, which is shukto.
Cleanse the palate.
Cleanse the palate, start the digestive juices running.
Right.
Then we have a dal and a bhaja, your luchi and rice. Then we go for all the vegetarian, right? And since you're only vegetarian, you're getting only vegetarian. But non-vegetarians get the vegetarian. Then you start with fish. You would start with the paturi.
Right.
And then you would go on to chingri, and then on to chicken, and then on to meat.
So you start with the most delicate flavored fish and then move your way up to the...
Right up, and then you have your
rougher
chutney and papor and mishti and doi and etc. etc.
Carry on,
It is a
Dirty
long
talk.
meal.
There's dirty talk going on this table.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.